everybody, welcome back to my channel. Chloe here, and I'm well aware that my face is a mess. Please do not point it out. I accidentally put on way too much eyeshadow. My girlfriend's coming back tonight, and I was going to surprise her by looking nice. Instead, she's going to wonder why I ran away from the latest rendition of the Chicago musical. But that's beside the point, because we are all here to celebrate the release of Raptor Boyfriend. Raptor Boyfriend is made by the same studio who created Order a Pizza, and that was a wonderful little visual novel that got like really trippy really fast. I played that over on Game Luster's channel, so you should go check that out, and you should definitely check out this game. Raptor Boyfriend is a game that, to me, to my all assumption, is about you know, having a raptor for a boyfriend. So I don't know what else there is to it. And yeah, just also to address, yes, I'm in a new recording space. Remember that I'm still trying to finish up on school. There'll be more on that later, by the way. But anyways, I'm excited. Let's go ahead and let's get into it. So we're going to start. I've turned down all of the sound, the music, by the way, because lately when I've been recording, a lot of the music is getting tagged on copyright claim, and that's after I've uploaded. So I don't know when the music is bad and is going to get caught by the copyright system versus when it's not. And I prefer, oh my god, hair in my mouth. And I prefer for people to not monetize my videos. So rather than have the videos have entire like little chunks of audio cut out, I'm just turning off music for now on certain videos where I know that it's been coming up and it's been like an issue. So I'm kind of going back to like, I really wish that I could bring you the in-game audio, because obviously this is something that the developers work hard on. They work with other, you know, sound designers and composers to be able to bring life into their games and things like that. But unfortunately, it's not very friendly for YouTubers. So I apologize for that. Hope you guys understand. So it's been a while since our last appointment, hasn't it, Doc? Or is she more of a... No, I think she's more of a... Well, I'm not gonna lie, a lot's changed. Trying to figure out her voice. I know it's kind of a cliche, but my life didn't really start until last year. It didn't start until me and my dad moved to Ladle. Ladle, this magical small town in the middle of nowhere, Ontario. I dreamed of moving here for so long. Ever since I was a kid, I'd come to visit Grandma and I'd go to the local camp. It was like a fantastical adventure every summer. Going back home to the lousy city felt like someone's shaking me away from an amazing dream. But this time it was different. This time Ladle was going to be my home. I wish the reason we moved here wasn't because Grandma had passed on. We used to be so close, but then right before high school, me and Dad stopped coming to Ladle because Dad and Grandma had a bad fight. Ooh. Last time we were there, Dad and Grandma had this huge fight, and it was something to do with Dad's work. I just remember being surprised that Grandma could yell that loud. She was so tiny. After that, she only called during my birthday and holidays, and her and Dad barely talked. I think Dad felt really bad about not seeing her again. It took a while for it to sink in for me. I'm gonna bring my microphone a little closer. Sorry, Yang. Oh my god. I'm working with a smaller desk too, so if everything seems kind of clumped on top of each other, or if I'm making awkward movements, that's why. It's also why that my webcam is now on like a different side than you're probably used to. There we go. In movies, when people die, it's always so dramatic and meaningful, but other than the funeral and the sadness, a lot of what you have to deal with really is a lot of paperwork. We came up here because despite all that had happened, Grandma left Dad everything. That included her house. So we moved in, and I know talk about bittersweet, right? Back then when we first moved in, I didn't know how to feel. Dad told me that Grandma would have wanted me to enjoy my senior year, and so that's what I set out to do. I had a lot going on for me, and Dad let me have Grandma's old truck. I was gonna a new school where I could make a good first impression, and I was in Ladle. Now, I know that I haven't been great at meeting new people. I usually like to keep to myself. It was like totally by choice, though. This is the thing with like these developers, like they Oh my god, like already it's ripping your heart out, and then they're like, but wait, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. You thought, you know? Funny. Come on, Doc, don't look at me like that. Ugh, fine. Why does he look like Teddy Roosevelt? Is that the joke? Is that the joke? Has the joke been lost on me? It's okay, you can say it. You can put it in the chat. It's fine. It wasn't by choice, I was a dweeb. A big fat dweebus with an L practically tattooed on my forehead. Is that what you... Well, I mean, that's kind of what happens when you have a haircut like Leonardo DiCaprio in the 1990s. I'm sorry, that was really rude. Speaking from the person who looks like she's got, like, bronzer, but only on this fucking corner. Third of my face. My poor girlfriend, she's gonna be like, what the f***? Why? No, she'll be nicer than that, though. She'll be like, you tried. Yay. Okay, real talk, and then I promise we'll get into it. My girlfriend did not know that I legitimately don't know how to do my own hair. I think I've mentioned this on the channel before, but I don't usually, like, you guys might notice that my hair has either been really short or it's been really long and it's typically shoved underneath a hat. Well, that's, or sometimes I might have recorded in a ponytail maybe like once or twice, but really rarely. But I only ever do like a low pony, or I will just leave my hair down flat and just let it kind of do what it wants. My girlfriend didn't know that I didn't know how to do a messy bun, so she kept trying to get me to do it, and I kept like doing this to my head like last night and like smoothing it back, and she was trying so hard to be patient. Bless her. God bless her. Is that what you want to hear? You're right. That wasn't fair. It's just, I'm still a bit sore about it. I guess I just had trouble making friends because my best friend ditched me. We were so close all the way up until 6th grade, and then, I don't know, she got cool all of a sudden or something. She stopped hanging out with me, and then it was like no one wanted to hang out with me. So yeah, Doc, I really hadn't had the best luck before, but on that day, September 15th, 1997, the planets must have aligned in some way that changed everything. Let me tell you about my first day at Ladle High. Something's not as it seems. Click it. Oh no! Did I skip the... Did I skip the little... Is there going to be a nice little title screen? A Rocket Adrift game. I was on the way to Ladle High, trying desperately not to freak out about the horrifying prospect of starting a new high school during senior year. It's gonna be fine. Ladle's different from most places. What's the worst that can happen? I get shamed, kicked out of school, and regret my actions for the rest of my life. My comforting words weren't enough to calm me down, weirdly. I need a game plan and a goal. Yes, that's it. I knew I was already under a lot of pressure, so I made a goal that felt very reasonable. I'm gonna be the coolest girl in school. On the first day, everyone will be like, you, Stella Starosta, are the coolest girl in Ladle High. It seemed pretty doable. Game plan time. All I have to do is... I only just gotta... Here's how I'm gonna do it. I'll make myself into a sex symbol! Yes! Get it? Yes! Okay, anyways. I'll make myself into a sex symbol. I'll, like, exude confidence in my body and say things like, hey, stud. I'll be wicked good at flirting and talking about sexual things. I might draw the ire of prudes, but, like, whose face will be iconic through the decades? Mine, not theirs. With a solid plan in place, I started getting closer to school. Then it hit me. What if I run into Taylor? I didn't know how to feel about that. Taylor? Who's Taylor? Taylor was my camp friend. I hadn't seen him since I was 13. We used to write each other in between summers. I remember being so excited every time I got one of his letters. It was like I was just a little bit closer to being in Ladle. Then the year I stopped going to camp, I also stopped writing. I don't know why. Maybe it was because I had feelings for him but didn't know how to deal with them. Like, I don't know. I was 13. I was a naive kid with a crush, and I guess I was scared that if I kept writing, I'd tell him, and then he'd be, like, freaked out or something. I knew I had to focus, though. Whether I ran into Taylor or not, first things first. I needed to become a sex symbol. This is, I feel like, oh my god, episode 1? Bitch, what? Welcome to Ladle, episode 1! Episode 1? You're not going to be a sex symbol with that fanny pack. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now, baby. Grill, you are not going to be a sex symbol. Lose the fanny pack. Okay. After going to the office to get registered, I went to go find my locker. I was supposed to find a class representative who was going to show me around Ladle High. They said they would meet me by my locker. I guess this is it. It is something leaking out of it. That's the locker I would get. Well, might as well put my stuff in here. Oh, shit. Did someone pee in there? Swallow smells like death. The smell was so potent that it made my eyes water. I can feel it. It's so dense, like a stench blanket. I need to find the source before I fainted. That gym sock seems to be the center of the stink zone. Ew, so gross. The smell of the gross gym sock was creeping into the hallway. People were starting to notice. I'm like gonna throw up. Where's that coming from? This is so embarrassing. I don't want to be known as a smelly girl at school. I had to do something. Eat it. This is my chance to establish myself as a sex symbol. Oh dear, is that a little old me? I mean, no it's not. I only use the finest of perfumes and oils and lotions and stuff. I rub them on my body. I was losing them. Watch out. Hell yeah. Wow. That's the sexiest raptor I've ever seen. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was a velociraptor on a skateboard? Whoa. That dinosaur boy looks so cool. The way his feather crest flowed as he cut through the air. His powerful dinosaur legs and sharp claws. Such balancing grace. But what did he want with me? Alright, everyone. This has all been a prank. A prank? Exactly! Another elaborate prank from me, the Pranktor! You know? And I like to thank the new girl here for playing along and drawing attention to the stink! You're welcome? That's right, she was in on it from the beginning. The crowd slowly moved on and then it was just me standing face to face with the raptor. Okay, I think we pulled that off. You're a dinosaur! Yeah? You're a dinosaur! You know it. How's that possible? What can I say? I do the impossible. Look, I know it's a lot to take in. Yeah, I'm a skateboarding velociraptor. No, I'm not here to eat you. I'm actually pretty partial to pizza, spaghetti, and small amphibians. Not some pretty new girl at school. Oh, nice cover back there. So, what is that smell anyway? Some total jerk left their grody sock in my locker. Total jerk? I don't know if it was someone's idea of a joke or if they were just really gross. Maybe, like, theoretically, the joke is actually pretty funny if you think about it for a little while. What? Okay, look, I put the stinky sock in your locker. I did it as a prank. I thought it would break the ice, make you feel at home here. I worked super hard on it. I don't get it. I don't want to, make you feel any worse. But I don't really get it. Get what? The whole stinky sock thing. What's the joke? Well, I don't know. It's like a prank. It's less of a joke and more of a trick. Listen, it looked better on paper. You wrote it down? Maybe. This is a pretty bad way to start your first day at Ladle, huh? Yeah, it's not really going how I planned it. You deserve a better prank than this. Anyways, my name's Robert Raptorson. Who are you? I thought this... Robert's been a little depressed. His prank didn't work. I thought this should be easy. Just tell him your name. Be funny. It's New Girl. At least that's my stage name. That was a joke because you called me New Girl before when... Never mind. I'm Strella. I mean... It was my first real conversation with the cute boy and I was already messing it up. Hopeless. Strella. Cool. No, sorry. It's never mind. I was supposed to meet the class representative to show me around the school. I guess they forgot. Nope, that's me, class representative. Really? Sure. Who better to show you around than me? I'm very representative of what this school has to offer. Right. And my family has lived in Ladle for generations. You might have heard of us. The Raptorsons. I actually vaguely remembered hearing about the Raptorsons when I came to Ladle. I recognize that name, I just didn't think we were actually raptors. Yeah, I get it. Even with all the bizarre shit in Ladle, we tend to stand out. Does it bother you that you stand out? Not at all. Everybody knows me, and I handle that pressure really, really, really... really well. Huh. Anyways, I'm supposed to show you the gym, the library, and the soccer field. But the gym is a black mold problem, and the library is, well, it's a library. And the soccer field is just a muddy hole since our groundskeeper disappeared. Disappeared? Some people believe he was a victim of the Ladle Ripper. Who? Oh, just a serial murderer that lives in the woods and butchers people with an axe. Most people think he's just a legend made up by the superstitious townfolk. But I think he's real. Let's let that simmer on the back burner. For now, let me just show you the true pride and joy of Ladle High. Which is... I was ready for a big tour of the school, but Robert just took me down the hall. So, what do you think? It's a nice display case. No, not the display case. What's inside it? These are the greatest achievements of Ladle High. Notice anything about them? One of them is an important item that I need to collect and combine with something else to solve a puzzle. What? No, this isn't about finding some hidden clue. It's about admiring my achievements. Check out all those snowboarding championships. Notice anything about them? That's right. I won them all. You skateboard and snowboard? I'm a bit of a bored savant. Well, I don't really compete anymore. How about you? You ever win any trophies or medals? Nah, I never really competed to begin with. The only thing I was ever any good at was history class, and they don't really hand out trophies for knowing a lot about the inventor of toilets. That sucks. Yeah, it's a bummer. Get it? Never mind. Hey, what are you doing after school? To really complete your tour, I have to show you the lake. The lake. Yeah, you gotta see the lake if you want to know the real Ladle. Okay, thing is, I'm actually not new to Ladle. Don't accept my invitation so lightly. The lake is a challenge. A test. Of what? Nothing. Just your worthiness. Okay, you look worried. It's actually gonna be pretty chill. Oh, okay, but also be prepared and stuff. Okay? And if you run into anybody cool, bring them along. I'm trying to get as many people to come as I can. Totally. Anyways, here's my number. I hope to see you there, because I want to know if you are worthy. Stell you later, Smella. I mean, sorry, it's Strella, right? Actually, it's Stella. Oh, right. Okay, cool. That was how I met Robert. I was still thrown off by him giving me his number. That never happened before. Then he asked me to hang out after school? I didn't know if it was a date, another prank, or just a friendly invitation. I didn't even know where the lake was. There were lakes all over Ladle. Which lake was the lake? I thought that after that, the rest of the school day would be pretty uneventful. But the weirdness was not even over yet. After failing to convince the fashion club that fanny packs are sexy, I told you! Okay, anyways, head back to my locker. I think I pretty much contained this stink. I will just have to keep this locker closed pretty much for all time. Where were you this morning? Well, it was a little late. And what about last night? I was unpacking. I mean, come on. Okay, that's not true. I said I would unpack, but I ended up walking around behind my grandma's house. We were supposed to hang out. What? This is how it always is, isn't it? You come and go whenever you want. If you want something from me, then you are around. But if I want something from you, you just vanish like you always do. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Sometimes you were right there being all nice and it's like you and I were a real thing. And other times it's like you don't even exist. She's gone again. Excuse me? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. Whoa. She's so cute. Hello. Hi, you pretty. Look at them cheekbones. Who was this girl? She was so cool and absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Were those wings? An antenna? She's some sort of fairy? And it's not really nice to say that of queer people. As a queer. Sorry. Are you okay? What, huh? You said excuse me and then wow? Then you just stood there staring at me for like 2 minutes. I was just wondering if you were talking to me. Oh shit, you heard that? Yeah, I was sorry. I was fighting with Ingrid. Is Ingrid invisible? Sometimes. Only when it's really convenient. But I don't think she's here right now. Wait, you must be the new girl. Yeah, kinda. Wow, I'm making a great first impression then. Like, hey, how about I yell in the halls at an invisible person for a while? My name is Day. I guess you probably noticed by now that I'm, well, a beautiful, huh? I mean, sorry, what were you saying? I'm a fairy. This must be a lot for you to take in. It's been kind of an intense day. You're actually one of the few people who's, like, stopped to talk to me. Damn, I don't know how to change schools before. I'm still a loser. I didn't mean that you're a loser. I just, you can't be a loser. You're cool. You're the only one who seems to think so. I guess that happens when you spend all your time studying instead of, I don't know, talking to people. And it probably didn't help that my mom was a teacher at my elementary school, or that I wore a superhero cape until I was 8. I mean, I used to say everything I wrote out loud. So like homework assignments, read The Outsiders. Yeah, I wasn't really well liked. Hey, I didn't catch her name. Oh, it's Stella. I nailed it that time. I couldn't believe it either, because at the time I was so distracted by her wings. Okay, Stella, I noticed you're a bit distracted by my wings. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's okay. Look, if it helps, you can ask me some questions. Really? Yeah, for sure. Can you fly? I'm sorry, did I say something? No, it's just sorta, I guess sorta is the answer. How do you sorta fly? I can't get very high or go very far unless what? I have to like believe in myself or something? Or someone has to believe in me, or both at the same time? It's like super dorky. Sorry, all this cryptid stuff is just kind of normal to me. I've lived here all my life. I used to go to camp here, but living here is like different. Yeah, you'll probably see some more locals if you know what I mean. Like me and Ingrid. Oh, right. Yeah, I've already met a skateboarding dinosaur, Robert. Yeah, I remember Robert telling me to bring any cool people I run into, and well, I thought Dave was cool, so that was good enough for me. He asked me to come to the lake. He did? Yeah, and he asked me to bring anybody cool that I run into, so do you want to come with me? Go to the lake. You don't have to if you don't. No, it's just, did he say anything about it? He said something about worthiness? That sounds a lot of pressure. I know, right? I don't know. I've never gone there before. I mean, I've gone there, but I've never hung out there. It's a school night, and I've never gone there, and it's gonna be like a party? I don't know. It could be like 5 people, or it could be a total rager. 5 people is still a party, right? No, that's more like a get-together chill sesh. Chill sesh? We shouldn't go, maybe. No, actually, we should go. It'll be good for us, just because you're the new girl and I'm a total brain. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not, though. What? No, you're right. Let's go. Okay, we just gotta get hyped. Let's do this thing. We're going to the lake. Yeah, we are. The thing is, though, I don't know where it is, really. Oh, right. Could you tell me or, like, draw a map? Why don't I show you? You have a car? Yes. Wait, no. So which is it? It's more like a truck. Great, so you can give me a ride. Totally. Awesome. Okay, here's my number. If you're nervous about the lake, give me a call. Or, if you just want to talk about anything or whatever. So you just legitimately want to talk to me? Yeah? This was the second person to just give me their number like it was no big deal or something. Pick me up around 7? Awesome. One sec, though. Hey, guess what? What's your name again? Stella. Me and Stella are going to the lake together. Did you hear that? I know you're still around here somewhere. I guess she is gone. Interesting. Okay, oh, great. Okay, I have to unfortunately save. I'm really loving this so far. I'm interested and curious to see in a game that's called Raptor Boyfriend. I know that you can technically pursue, I believe, other romances in this game. So I'm wondering how that's going to tie into the whole concept of the Raptor Boyfriend. Is Robert just the standout aspect of this game that deserves the title, or is there something else that's kind of going on that Robert serves still is important to the story, even if you pursue like another character? I don't know, but guys, let me know your theories, because this game could get really weird fast, obviously. Also, shout out and special thank you to Rocket Adrift for giving me a copy of the game early. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like, because it really does help the channel out. Also, consider subscribing. When you subscribe, be sure to hit the notifications bell so you get updates from me on when I upload future episodes. Without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. Bye! I would like to give a very special shout out and thanks to my patrons, AceWolf741, Deep Dive Dylan, D. Roberts, Brian White, Devil J, Caleb Putnam, Robin Harper, Bob Conway, Cody Webb, and Maticus Sama.